Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome to Giants Franchise. This will be another series we're doing on the channel on Madden, obviously, and we're gonna start try to build this Giants team. Obviously, they've been one of the worst teams in football the last, I don't know how long, since at least 2017. And I mean, this is a team that needs a lot of help. So they hired Captain Dave to come in and help them. And we're going to hop right into it with our coach interview here. And we're going to talk, I think, with the press. Yes, we're going to talk with the press as we walk in. Oh, he'll tell you what's up.
There's a new coach in charge,
Captain
tasked with guiding this team to the peak
heading
of the
in
NFL.
to the media
Someone
room.
with dreams of reaching Canton. This first day and their first
Let's do
interview
it.
set the stage for a career to come.
All right. Interview time, boys. Coach, given your offensive background, what area of that unit do you think you'll have the biggest impact on? I think the receivers. I mean, we got Malik Neighbors. Passing league, and I'm really hoping to come in and build a receiving core that gives defenses nightmare. Moving more to off the field, what area have you emphasized as needing to be a big focus? Now, we want to develop players. That's what we're here to do. We need to be good. Which part of the offense will you be focused on developing the most? I'm going to say offensive line and hope that gives me some kind of boost. Coach, what will separate you from other coaches in the league? Innovative play calling, baby. Triple option play sheet awarded. All right, let's go Giants. And now we're going to talk about a position battle. I'm assuming it's for running back? Coach's office. Let's see. Surprised you're not in pads. We got practicing. Daniel Bellinger, a tight end? I'd like a chance to start this year. I mean, you got to be good in the preseason. 4 catches and a receiving touchdown. I mean, I'd like for Daniel Bellinger to take over the job. Let's talk to the trainer real quick. I mean, if he takes over the job, want to discuss managing player health for the upcoming season? Well, talk to me, Goose. Got it. They will have wear and tear. That's kind of a part of football, my man. Each week we'll evaluate players' overall health and give them a status. Okay. Good to know. I'll make sure to keep that. Abilities allow us to adapt. Thanks, Adam Montalvo. All right. And we got upgrades already. Before we look at this roster, this awesome Giants team that we got. Malik Neighbors with an upgrade. Now that's what I'm talking about. And obviously Malik Neighbors is going to be the everything focal point of this offense. And I mean, I want his slot. He's going to line up in the slot a ton. The goal is to eventually, as we're going to look at this roster, but the goal is to eventually get a perimeter threat. That's what the Giants have like 7 receivers and they're all the same player. Obviously Malik Neighbors is a special talent, but outside of him, like Darius Slayton's an wow, 59. We need to work on that pass protection. Darius Slayton's a decent perimeter threat, but he's not like great. They just paid or re-signed him, I believe, in the offseason. I have to look at this roster. Tommy DeVito can get auto upgraded. I don't plan on having him very long. But as we go into the lineup screen here, we'll take a look at this team. And we got Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, and Jackson Dart, who obviously they traded up to get in the first round of the 22nd pick, I do believe. And Dart is someone who we could potentially want to see somewhat early on. 68 feels a little low for the potential he has and normal dev, but I mean, I would like for Jackson Dart to play at some point. Does it happen? I don't know. Probably not in year 1, but he's an option. We have Jameis. We have Russell Wilson, who's probably going to start at least at first. But the fun one in the backfield here is outside of Tyrone Tracy, who really came along great for the Giants last year, Cam Scatabo, who they took in the 3rd or 4th round, he's exciting. He's an exciting young rookie out of Arizona State. He's definitely going to be the backup. Devin Singletary is going to ride the pine. Malik Neighbors, you got Wandale Robinson, who played pretty good last year when he was healthy. And Darius Slayton, who, like I said, he's just kind of a, I don't know how to explain him. The offensive line needs some work, but Andrew Thomas is a stud left tackle. Evan Neal's going to need some work. John Runyon's okay. And I mean, Daniel Bellinger could definitely threaten Theo Johnson for that tight end position. Defense is actually growing. Abdul Carter, obviously the phenomenal early round pick. Hopefully he works out in the league. And then up front, you got Dexter Lawrence, probably the best inside defense alignment in the league. You got Bobby Okereke. The defense is good. Defense is something we need to hang our hat on. And hopefully we do. And then specialist-wise, you got Graham Gano and Jamie Gillen, who's a good punter. Specialists, we're going to obviously line... I like Scatabo as the power back. Slot receiver, I'd really prefer that to actually be Malik Neighbors. I think for the preseason, we'll just leave him on the perimeter because I'm not that worried about it, but that'll have to change. And for the preseason here, we're just going to play the moments. I want to just see some things from guys. And so we're going to play the moments, taking on the Bills here. And welcome to Giants franchise. Let's hop right into it here on Madden 26. Let's have some fun with this. Giants franchise at Highmark Stadium, home of the Bills. And I will say, I've been impressed with the Madden so far this year. It feels like they actually tried. It feels somewhat fresh so far. Granted, it's only been out for a day when I'm recording this, but... Alright, and we got a third down alert, trying to keep the drive alive. Starters are out there. And we are just using the generic Giants playbook. And you got one-on-one coverage. Yeah, look to throw with Russell Wilson across the middle. Tyrone Tracy, first down. Moves the chains. And third down alert again. Russell Wilson in the gun with Tyrone Tracy, who's gassed. He's going to look to throw. He's going left. Wandale's wide open. Russell Wilson overshoots him. Field goal unit's got to come out. And we'll try a field goal here with Graham Gano. Snap, hold, kick. He pulled it left. It's no good, but they hit the kicker. That's going to be a roughing the kicker on Buffalo. That'll be a first down. We'll take it. And red zone alert. Now they want us to take advantage of that. All right. Tyrone Tracy, the back. I mean, there's a good chance Cam Scatabo takes this job over by the end of the year. But not with runs like this from Tracy. Gain of 8. Timeout. Injury. Greg Van Roten is down. And if Tyrone Tracy wants to run like that all season, I'm down with that. And we're going to give it to him again here down by the goal line. And bring in the backup. It's the preseason. And Russell Wilson in the gun. Takes the snap. There's nothing open. Just throws it away. 4th and 3 now. We got to try a field goal. Snap, hold, kick is good. 3-0. We're on the board first. And we definitely need to not settle for field goals in that spot, but sometimes that's just the way it's going to be. It's going to be 1st and 10, and we got Jameis in the game. Devin Singletary the back. Play fake to Singletary on first down. Jameis is going to run and get sacked. 2nd and 19 now for Jameis. There's really nothing open. And here we go. Cam Scatabo in at running back. We're going to throw it to him on a screen, get him out in space. He's a great power back, but nothing there. Timeout, Buffalo. There we go. Winston in the gun. Matt Milano is in the zone. And we're safety. It's going to be 3-2, a 2-run home run for the Bills. And this guitar going on here is pretty electric in the Super Sim. I don't know if you guys can do that. Game's on the line. We got to make a stop. We're going to look at our defense here. Not what I wanted. Yeah, oh, it's 5-3 Buffalo. This is what the preseason was made for. Ray Davis on the carry. This is exactly why they made the preseason right here for a 5-3 game. Is White. We'll let it run down to the 2-minute warning. I'm assuming that's Mike White. And we got a baseball game on our hands. 5-3 here. And we need to stop from the backups here. I'm assuming this is Dane Belton? I don't know. Back's going to motion out. We got to go with him. It's going to be an empty set. Looking to throw. Across the middle. Tackle's not made. First down. It's Mike White. Okay. And that's going to... Well, we got to save those timeouts. I'm not sure why they're in an empty set here. Looking to throw. He's going to throw. Middle is picked off. Deontay Banks picks it off. And we got a shot to win the game here. I don't know what the play calling was there, but not my problem. 1st and 10. Jameis in the gun. Chris Manor, it's a walk-in in motion. And left wide open's Cam Scatabo. First down. Hurry up. Oh, what? Who called a timeout? They called a timeout? Okay. 1st and 10. Quick throw out. Jalen Hyatt with it. He's going to spin and get a couple. Timeout Buffalo. Why are they calling timeouts? Oh, because I guess a field goal wins it, but 2nd and 4. Handing right for Singletary. No one's out here. Singletary down to the 3. 1st and goal here. Devin Singletary. We're knocking on the door. And Jameis is going to hand. Singletary dives to the half-yard line. Timeout Buffalo. It's their last one. And we're going to try to punch this in here. Jameis in the gun. And that's not going to work. We're going to turn on shoe clock. We're going to line up. Try to snap this thing with limited time. Alright. We're going to use one and run the kicker out there. Gano on snap, hold, kick. Gano is perfect. 6-5 Giants. 8 seconds left. And we need to stop here to get the preseason opener win over Buffalo in 6-5 fashion. Snap. Mike White looking to throw. And throws it late. They have blockers for Coleman. Forced out of bounds. We're going to open Giants franchise with a win. We'll take it. I mean, it's just preseason, I know. But a win's a win in any game. And we'll take the win in that spot. Good start to the preseason here. And I think next game I want to get a look at Jackson Dart as our punter as an upgrade. You guys can handle that one. I think I want to get a look at Jackson Dart. And actually, we need to do some training camp stuff. Do we? I'm not good at these. I don't really want to do them. But yeah, looking at the box score, I just want to see you performed well. Jameis, 63 yards, 5 of 7. Russell Wilson was okay. Cam Scatabo at 11 for 57. Receiving-wise, Scatabo 3. So Scatabo was really showing out there. All right. As we'll sim to the next week here. And we'll see what's up as we get a little level progression there. We have 11 coach points, and we'll see what this Daniel Bellinger has to say about his performance. And we were looking for a lot more from you. Okay, well, you suck, Daniel Bellinger. That's the story. Jackson Dart with 2 upgrades, though. That is something I like to see. If we can make him into a developmental piece, he's a scrambler as well. I'm fine with working on a scrambler archetype, honestly. I mean, if we can get his dev tray upgraded, maybe. But the thing is, he'd probably have to win Rookie of the Year to do that. I mean, I think for now, he's probably going to get promoted to the backup. Oh, Cam Scatabo with an upgrade as well. So the rookies are showing out here early on. That's what we like to see. We're going to just keep working on power back for right now with Scatabo. We know what he's going to bring us. He's going to be a good back for us. Good change of pace back. He likes to run people over. The other two, Thomas Fedone. It's just Fedone, but... Alright. Manage team. Adjust lineup. Quarterback, Jackson Dart is going to go to backup quarterback. Jameis has had his shot. I mean, Russell Wilson's going to start for at least the first little bit, but we'll see after that. As we got our second one at home, Battle New York, the Jets versus the Giants in MetLife in the preseason. No one really has to travel for this one. It's quite nice. In East Rutherford, New Jersey. First home game of Giants franchise now. And out we come. Russell Wilson leading the charge for the boys. And those Giants fans are fired up. Listen to them scream for their boys. And here we go. We got a first drive of the game. I don't mind a little boot here. Try to get Malik Neighbors going. As Russell Wilson's going to play fake, get on the move. Neighbors is wide open. It's a horrible ball from Wilson, who has not really impressed me much early on this season. And I mean, at some point, we might just go through some growing pains and start Jackson Dart. Tracy's got a big hole up the middle. He's got 6. 3rd and 4. But at what point, as Aaron Glenn, you see there, the new head coach of the Jets, rather, at what point do we just say, all right, let's just let him go? As Wandale's got the sideline. Wandale Robinson down the sideline. A ton of room in a 48-yard catch and run for Wandale Robinson, who we're going to look to have a big year this year. We're going to need him. Scatabo puts it on the ground. It's recovered by the Jets. Scatabo's first carry of the game, and he fumbles. Big 3rd down here. We got to make a stop. 3rd and 6. Micah McFadden here. Justin Fields will motion the tight end across the formation. Now he returns, looking to throw. Fields is going to throw it. Incomplete. Knocked away by Paulson Adebo at the last second. And we got some preseason football. It's 3-0, baby. 2-minute drill. Starters still in the game. All right. Love that. Snap to Wilson. Quick throw to Neighbors. And he's going to have 7. That's his first catch that we've seen. And like I said, he's going to be a big part of this team. Snap. I don't know what I just did. Timeout real quick. Reset. I got to reset mentally. Here we go. First down. 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. We're going to go deep for Neighbors. Picked off. That was such a bad ball. Tackle made by Bellinger. That was such a bad throw. We got it right back, though. Be 1st and 10 here. I just don't like the alignment with Slayton running a lot of these technical routes. It's just more like right there. Malik Neighbors probably gets open on that. Darius Slayton just doesn't. But it's what we got right now. So it'll be 2nd and 4. Tyrone Tracy's going to motion out. Wilson on the move. He's going to throw it for Neighbors. Caught. 1st down. Neighbors has 2 catches now. I just also like the idea if we put Neighbors in the slot, he's going to be more of our like RPO guy, as Russell Wilson's going to pull it and run himself. Nice block by Neighbors down the field. Slide down. Timeout. Russell Wilson making some plays. Look at them old legs getting it done like young Russell Wilson. And back to throw across the middle for Bellinger. Touchdown, Daniel Bellinger. He's in for the score. Let's go. Daniel Bellinger gets the score. He wants to start. Hey, show me. Show me you want to start. And we're just flying along here in another absolute low-scoring game. 2nd and 6. Defense needs help. Tyrod Taylor into the game now. They're going to run it right with Braylon Allen, and he's tackled for a loss. The Giants' defense is ferocious. 3rd and 8. I've been impressed. Our defense has looked really good. This is what we're going to have to rely on if we want to contend this season. It's got to be our defense. They've got to compete at a very high level, and that's a not good play for us. As Johnson has it, I don't know who Johnson is. I'm not going to lie to you. That's Arian Smith over there, though, on the left. I know him. No, it's not. It's Gibson. Deshaun Gibson. Just kidding. LOL. As we're going to sack Tyrod Taylor. Darius Mossau gets the sack. And here we go. Big second down play here. Looking to throw. Outright. Caught. It's 3rd and goal now. And here we go. A big 3rd down. Can we switch this? I don't. Okay. Hang on. We're good. Snap. No. Touchdown. Giants. Or Jets. Jeez. Both New York teams are throwing me off. Here we go. We got a chance to win this thing. 1st and 10. Jackson Dart in the gun. We'll get a first look at Jackson Dart here. And Jackson Dart's going to pull it, keep it himself. Dart in the open field, stiff arming. Maybe slide next time. I respect it, though. And that'll be the 2-minute warning here. Jackson Dart had decent wheels on that one. I don't hate it. 2-minute warning. We trail by 3. We're trying to win this thing in regulation. Dart in the gun. He's going to look to throw. Checks it down for Scatabo, who catches it, gain of 3. Here we go. We're going to go, obviously, hurry to the line. Looking to throw. Dart hit as he throws, ball pops up, 3rd and 7. All right. 3rd and 7 here. Looking to throw. Tight window throw. That's got to be caught. That's a good ball from Jackson Dart. And Manhurts couldn't hold on. 4th and 7. We do have all of our timeouts. Dart's going to get on the move. He's going to run. This is what he can do. Jackson Dart gets the 1st down. Moving the chains. Good hustle from the rookie out of Ole Miss. And he moves the chains. Snap to Dart. And he's going to throw for Scatabo in the flat. Catch is made. We're going to use our first timeout. I'm liking what I see from Cam Scatabo. I'm liking what I see from Jackson Dart so far. Scatabo will motion out. And we're going to throw it. There's really nothing open. And he's going down. And Michael Clemens is injured. That saves us a timeout. I mean, it sounds crappy, but... we are trying to win the game, even if it is just a preseason game. In the pistol. Wide open. Caught. Ford Wheaton is out of bounds. 1st and 10. I mean, it could have been a better throw, but it's a 1st down. Dart under center now. He's back to throw underneath for Zach Pascal, who has the catch inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal. I'm liking it. Jackson Dart showing me something here. And throw. Looking to throw. Sack. Timeout. Wow, we've allowed 5 sacks today. Granted, we've sacked the quarterback 6 times, but man. Looking to throw. It's Dart. Nothing is open. Throws it late. Picked off. That was my bad. Obviously. And that could be a pick 6. Evan Neal forces him out of bounds. But that's going to be the game. Nah, this one's over. They're going to make me sit here and watch him kneel it out. That's brutal. It's Tyrod Taylor under center. He's not even going to have to snap it. Game over. We lose 10-7 to the Jets. I mean, what are you going to do? Can't win them all. I want to player stats. We'll take a look at this. I mean, Russell Wilson, 8 of 11, 72 yards, a touchdown, a pick. Jackson Dart, 5 of 12, and a pick. That pick was my fault. Tyrone Tracy, Jackson Dart was our leading rusher. Scatabo had 2 for 2. Scatabo, 3 for 14. Yeah, I mean, we got to figure it out. Defensively, though, Brian Burns and Chauncey Golston. All right, getting after it. A pick for Drew Phillips. I'm not worried about the defense. Defense is our building block. This offense has a long way to go. However, I do like what I see. And we'll see about this position battle here. Daniel Bellinger. I don't want to be the last. I'm bringing in a personal coach. What should I work on? Receiving? It's your job. Yeah. Alright. Bet, Danny. Show me what you got, bud. As well as sim the week, we got the Patriots in the final preseason game here. And alright. We got always watching upgraded. Cool. And trainer wants to talk about injuries. What do you want, trainer? Hey, Coach Dave. With the regular season around the corner, I want to talk more about how we can, don't forget, as we're setting weekly strategy, you can utilize our abilities, blah, 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 blah. Sure. That's awesome, man. So we do what we can. Oh, shoot. I didn't. Alright, well. That's why we don't just spam X, ladies and gentlemen. But it's okay. We'll live. As we got player upgrades, B. Jackson Dart again somehow. Tyler Newman, Wandale. Newman's a nice upgrade. What's his archetype, actually? He's a run support. We're going to work on him becoming a hybrid safety. And he gets +3 man coverage. That is nice. He's only 24 in his second year out of Minnesota. 87 speed, so he's fast. For his safety, anyway. We'll take that. Scatabo with another upgrade. Let's just put it all into their top ones, please. And here we go. Our final preseason game before cut week. Some players got to prove some things here. Quarterback position's completely up in the air for me. I'd be open to starting Jackson Dart. But I don't know. So here we go. Taking on the Patriots at MetLife. And look at that, a drive right down the field. And our defense needs help. First and goal for the Pats. It's May under center. Ramondre's the running back. Stevenson, that is. They're going to give it to Ramondre, and we're all over it. It's Brian Burns and boards. Second and goal for the Patriots. Drake May in the gun. And looking to throw. He's going to run. I whiff. Touchdown, Drake May. Runs it in. This offense is moving it, though. 3rd and 2. Wilson in the gun. Looking to throw. Hit as he throws. It falls to the turf, thankfully. And they want to go. I'm down. 4th and 2. Looking to throw out left for Wandale. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. And big 3rd down. We got to make a stop. 3rd and 10 here. I mean, Drew Phillips has really impressed me as well in this preseason. Cornerback, who I didn't talk much about. Oh, he did throw it. Oh. And surprised they went with Antonio Gibson and not Travion Henderson. But what do I know? I'm just a dumb Giants coach. It's going to be 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw is Drake May. Stepping up and sacked. It's Brian Burns getting home. And then we're going to need a lot of that from Brian Burns this year. And I think we're going to get it. Is Javon Holland. I did not know he was on the Giants now. It's a screen. No. Touchdown, Antonio Gibson. That caught me off guard. And I'm going to skip this defense a moment. 2-minute drill. I want to see some offense here. We still got the starters on the field. Wilson in the gun. And middle, Slayton catches it. Gain of 5. Hurry up. Hurry up. 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. We're going to give Neighbors a shot down the field. And it's incomplete. 3rd and 5 now. 3rd and 5. Russell Wilson in the gun. Takes a snap. Middle. Neighbors open. Trying to get shifty after the catch. And he does. 1st down. Obviously, Malik Neighbors is a special talent. And, yeah, we're going to throw him the ball a lot this year. Actually, can he run a zip or a zig route out of that? No, but he can run an out route. Snap. Out left for Neighbors. Catch is made. Steps out of bounds. First down, Malik Neighbors. Right. They're playing crazy off coverage right now. Back to throw. Wow, that was tremendous play by Epps. Tackled by Scatabo. Picked off. All right. And fourth down alert, keep the drive alive. All right. Jackson Dart obviously in the game now. This one basically, no, this game's over. Jeez. You just got to throw it with anticipation in that spot and hope. Nothing there. All right. We'll give it a go here. Dart under center. And takes a snap. He has no time to throw. That's all there really is to it. They're not really giving him much of a shot here. As Dart's gonna take the snap, middle dropped. I mean, he puts it on him. You gotta catch that ball. Giants fans don't like it. It is what it is. I mean, middle caught. Nice catch by Pascal. 4th and inches. Zach Pascal has his second catch of the day. And what? Snap. Run up the middle with Singletary. First down for Devin Singletary. I don't know what's going on. First down. And in the hurry up. All right. Again, we'll look to throw. Blitz coming. Hit as he throws. 2nd and 10. All right. That's a read option with that. Okay. And run up the middle. Nothing there. 3rd and 9. In the hurry up. Crowd hates it. I don't know if they realize it's a preseason. They'll live. Play fake to Singletary. And that right there is a tremendous throw and catch. 1st and goal. And that'll take us to the 2-minute warning here. But that was a tremendous throw from Jackson Dart. He's definitely going to be the backup. And depending on how it goes with Russell Wilson, he could be starting by the end of the year. I mean, we got to see what we got with him at some point this year. That's inevitable. However, I do think Russell Wilson gives us the best chance to win early. So I think we're going to start Russell Wilson early on, but Jackson Dart has looked solid. He's going to drop the throw, I mean, especially behind this offensive line that we got out there for him right now. Not really protecting the merchandise. As Dart takes the snap, blitz coming, hit as he throws again, and Austin Schlottman is injured. Dart comes out in the pistol. And looking to throw left for Hyatt. Touchdown, Jalen Hyatt. Nice throw from Jackson Dart. We're in the end zone for the score. Great drive there. Hyatt got some good separation. Hyatt, rather. Jackson Dart hit him. I'm not worried about that. Ball game over. Preseason over. Patriots win. We're moving on to the regular. Well, actually, we're moving on to cut day, then the regular season, which I am excited for. As we will. What do I want to do? Look at the box score, and then we will move on to next week. But Jackson Dart, 60 yards, a touchdown. Russell Wilson threw 2 picks. Rushing, Scatabo, 7 for 32, not bad. Receiving wise, Wandale had a 70-yard touchdown catch. Neighbors had 3 for 36. Defensively, Drew Phillips led the way through a sack for Burns and Golston, 3 TFLs for Burns as well. No picks on the day. But moving into the season now. And do we level up? Not quite. It's cut week. How many people do we have to cut? 21 players. We're going position by position here. Not what I meant to do. Starting at quarterback. And I don't think Mr. DeVito is going to make the team. I'm just going to tell you straight up. We're going to move him to the practice squad. Someone might pick him up. That's life. Running back wise, we only have 3, so Wait, where's Tyrone Tracy? He might be hurt. Is Tyrone Tracy hurt? Did it not tell me that he was hurt? Oh, yeah, he broke his finger. Okay, he's only gonna miss 1 to 3 weeks, but nonetheless, we're gonna hold on to the Eric Gray, Devin Singletary, and Cam Scatterbo will be the starter in that case. Receiver wise, I mean, we got Neighbors, we got Wandale, we got Slayton. It gets pretty thin after that. We're gonna move. I mean, Wheaton Ford was pretty bad. Little Jordan Humphrey, we're gonna cut. He's not gonna make the team. Tight end wise, we have too many. Greg Dulcich is now on the Giants. Fedoni, yeah, you're not making the team, bud. Sorry, man. We are gonna hold on to 4 for now, anyway. At least in the first round of cuts. James Hudson's getting cut. We don't need him. Left guard. Why is Luke Combs playing? Interesting. I know I turned that off. Hold on. I cannot afford a copyright strike. Anyway. Hopefully that wasn't played long enough. Back to it. What were we at? Center. We're not cutting either of them. We only have 2 guards. We're going to cut one of these. Do we cut Evan Neal now or trade him? Stone Forsythe is definitely getting cut. We might look to move Evan Neal if we can. I want GM office. Trade center. Trade finder. Player. What is he? Right tackle. Evan Neal. No offers for Evan Neal. He's yellow in... No, he's not. Does anyone have any interest in a washed-up right tackle who's terrible, but still young? I mean, can we at least get a draft pick for him or like a running back? How about like a 6th-round pick from the Steelers, Evan Neal? Boom. There we go. Evan Neal's gone. He's been a huge bust for the Giants. We're going to get rid of him in this. And we're going to roll with who we got. Probably need to draft a tackle at some point. Abdul Carter, obviously, we're hoping becomes a stud for us. Timon, Fox, we're going to cut. Sorry, buddy. D-tackle-wise, we have way too many. Elijah Garcia, you're getting cut. Jeremiah Ledbetter, sorry, Pearl Jam. DJ Davidson, you're getting cut. We still have 6 active. Elijah Chapman, you're cut. Jordan Riley, you're going to get moved to the practice squad. We're going to hold on to 4 for now. We don't have a Sam linebacker. We have 1 too many mics. Ty Summers is staying. He's a little bit faster, and he's a little bit better at tackling. Will linebacker, we have 3. We only need 2. We're going to cut Chris Board. Cornerback, we have 8. We only need like 6. Art Green, you're getting moved to the practice squad. D. Williams moved to the practice squad. For now. Free safety, Javon Holland is a good addition for us. Raheem Lane. Sorry, my man. You're not going to make the team. We got to cut 2 more. We only have 1 kicker and 1 punter. How many? Just 1 long snapper. All right. So, now we're down to the nitty-gritty here. Who do we cut? Do we hold on to 4 tight ends? I think the answer is no. Greg Dulcich is getting cut. And then there was 1 other position that we had 1 too many players at. I think it was D-tackle, wasn't it? Yeah, we're only going to hold on to 3. We only play. And Rakeem Nunez-Roches is getting cut. And there you have it. So we'll take a look at the team now. Evan Neal is now gone. And Cam Scatterbo is going to start. He's not starting at fullback game. Scatabo is going to start at running back for us. Devin Singletary will spell him. We'll get Tyrone Tracy back. Jackson Dart's going to be the backup quarterback. Wandale, yes, should be the second receiver. Defensively, I like Alexander playing, even if it, yeah, I like that. Special teamers, that's all good. Good specialists. Power back. I don't know what GAD is. I'm assuming that's goal line back. Slot receiver. We're gonna change that to. I mean, that pass rush is crazy, by the way. We're gonna change that to Malik Neighbors. Depth chart. Slot wide receiver is gonna be Malik Neighbors, not Zach Pascal. Why would it be Darius Slayton also? And Wandale's gonna have to win on the perimeter. That's about what it's gonna come down to. As we'll sim the week into week 1. In next episode, it'll officially be go time for Giants franchise. No XP unlocked. We'll choose a draft class. We'll keep the auto-generated one. And okay, well, I'm not on the EA Sports. We got Ethan Beal as number 1 projected right now. That's fun. Hire and assign scouts. I don't know how to do any of that, but we do have player upgrades. I'm gonna have to look up a video on how to do that. Drew Phillips. Actually, I'll do Drew Phillips. We want to develop him into a man-to-man corner as best we can here. And we're going to do that. Man-to-man, boom, up to an 80 overall now is Mr. Phillips. +1 man, +4 press is nice. And, yeah, he's going to be a good player for us. How old is he? 23 in his second year at Kentucky. Yeah, he's going to be solid. I think we'll be all right with him. Marcus Mabo. Got an upgrade. Good job. But yeah, that's going to wrap up episode 1 of Giants franchise. I hope you guys are as excited for this as I am. But until next time, when we open it against the Commanders, I want to say thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, it's been the Captain. And peace.